Hi guys, it's Chris from Ocean Sailing. I want to wish the matrics and varsity leavers all the best with their final written exams. And if they're thinking about getting into the superyacht industry, I've made this little video with a few little pointers or things that I think you need to think about. Okay, being a yachtmaster instructor for the last few years, maybe decades, I get asked these questions quite a lot, and then I also, being in the industry, going across over to the Med and everything regularly, I also see what the outcome of it is. So, the main one I've often, and I have this chat with my captain mates, is it a gap year? They say definitely no gap year. It's not a gap year job. The reason being is it just takes too long for you to get qualified. And also experienced enough to be able to become a very valuable crew member. What I've heard is most of the captains are saying it takes between 2 to 3 seasons. So a season being 3 to 4 months long, Med season, Caribbean season. So by then you get all comfortable at the job, you get confident, etc., etc., and then you decide to leave, or you'd leave to go back and study. The captain or the agency, whoever runs the boat, has invested a hell of a lot into your training and everything, and expects a little bit more than 1 year of commitment. So it's not a gap year. Rather look at it as something that maybe take a few years and then move off, or go do your tertiary education and then get into it. And it's probably a wiser route, that a lot more maturity. You got to, being a crew member on a super yacht, there's quite a few things where maturity kind of assists with the position. Next one, what courses should we do? This is a long and hard debate, and we could talk ourselves in circles here. But my opinion is, because this industry's grown and grown and grown and demanded more qualifications, more paperwork for the captains and the boats and the yachts, etc., it's become a bit of a rush to get the most paper to get the job. What I mean by that is everyone's rushing to get certificates, and unfortunately the big downside to that is that experience is lowering down all the time, especially with the fast track courses on the go. One can join in January and be done by end of February, or depending if you maybe end of March if you're doing it offshore, and you go over across, but you've got no experience. Okay, so that's one route to take. It's expensive, however you could grow into that position. You could use that qualification for 3 to 4 years before looking on to something else. The other option is to go light. What I mean by that is don't spend all the money in getting qualifications. Get the bare essentials. What are the bare essentials? Your STCWs, which is an 11-day course, your PB2s, your comp cruise, your deckhand course, your day skipper, etc., etc. Okay. And you could also say your PWC, jet ski. Advantages, obviously, it's easier on the pocket. However, your chances of getting a position quickly overseas is going to be pretty low. You are competing with a very competitive market. There's a lot of yachtmaster offshore crew looking for work, who are doing day work, and they're there. There's enough to fill all positions. Okay, so that's probably going to be quite a hard position to put yourself in, that you underqualified. However, it's not the end of the world. Personality is still probably king in getting that job and being polite and on time. And I'm not going to go on all the reasons why you would be chosen over above someone with lots of qualifications. However, it is tough. So what tends to happen if you go over unqualified, you end up doing day work. So you go to a place like Palma, Mallorca, and you hand in all your CVs that you've made, but you've got no experience and very light qualifications. and you end up doing day work if you're lucky. Okay, so this is not a full-time job. This is, you know, could be 1 day, could be 2 weeks, etc., etc. And you get the decent money. However, you sleep ashore, you know, and you know, you still have to pay for accommodation, transport, and. But it gives you contact with the crew. And what I mean by that is that you're building up your network, and it's allowing you to get confidence in the position, confidence on that boat, and you know, maybe that is your route of getting employment through day work, which is probably one of the better options for someone with lack of qualifications. They can really show the crew on the boat that they really are up to the job, and you know, really get down to it, and you know, do a good job in whatever tasks. Okay, what is considered lightweight courses? You know, STCW and a PB2. PB2 is a great course, however it's not going to get you that position of tender drivers, tender ops on a yacht. Okay, so just be in mind with that. The competent crew, I like that. It just gives you that ability to go out on the water every day for 5 days. Yes, it's on a sailing yacht, but trust me, you know, crew that have done the sailing courses tend to drive even the motor yachts way better. Just their wind awareness and the appreciation of the environment around them is generally better than motor skippers. Also, the nice thing about that course is that you actually physically do rope work, or you have to attach sails, etc., etc. You go sailing, you do, you know, line management on mooring, you know, assist with reefing the sail, assist with docking. You know, so it's a lot more value added in my belief than, say, a deckhand course. Deckhand course is great for, you know, sorting yourself out. I say the finesse of your courses that you've done. What I mean by finesse is that they put in, you know, this is how you're going to go to an interview. This is where you're going to go to interview. This is, you know, how to do basic maintenance. But for me, I think rather spend your money on a competent crew, actually get some sea time. I think sea time is more important than sitting in a classroom talking about all these wonderful places and possibilities. The next course, you know, I would strongly recommend, and especially from a skipper's background, would probably get into a day skipper. Yes, why would you want a day skipper working on a super yacht? It's the fundamental beginning to all navigation. So if your basic navigation is not good, you know, I wouldn't trust you to do a watch or assist with a watch. So you're going to end up, you know, doing the medial work, probably cleaning scuppers and gutters and etc., etc. So day skipper theory and day skipper practical, and that actually also gives you a qualification. Yes, it's a recreational qualification, but it's a qualification, a 200-ton qualification, and it's, you know, all in all, those particular modules, day skipper theory, you can do it online. You can just look at our website for that, or you can do it in a classroom, and then it's followed by 5 days on the water. And it's really, I really strongly recommend that. It just gives you that extra understanding on what a crew member is expected to do, and be of assistance with other crew members, such as your first mate or your watch leaders, or even your captain in the bridge. I think it's something to look at. However, the best experience and the best time is to be on the water. So get on the water. Yachting, you know, everyone can join it. Go and join a yacht club. Go enjoy some Wednesday night racing. It's free generally. So, you know, if you want to go and test it, probably that's your cheapest and, you know, your cheapest method to get into yachting, and then make the decision. But yeah, thank you for your time. And yeah, go to our website, oceansailing.co.za. We have an online schedule there. You can see our courses. You can also purchase courses online. We have online theory courses, so go look at our website. Thank you for your time. See you on the water. Bye.